Look at this. I promise it's 10 times better in person, but y'all have to get out here and see it for yourselves. You don't have to be 18 years old and in perfect shape to be out here. You just have to put one foot in front of the other. Mile 100! Mile 200!
But sir, this is madness! This is 300!
Yay, 300! So my friend Kyle, who has already done the Appalachian Trail and the Pacific Crest Trail, and he hiked with his little dog Katana. He's got a book called Lost on the Appalachian Trail, but anyhow, he's completing his Triple Crown this year on the Continental Divide Trail. So he's gonna be going Sobo later this year, but he decided he needed to get a warm up, so he wanted to come back to the PCT and hike some, and so he's actually coming out and gonna hike with me for a little while before he goes to hike the CDT. So, going about 15 miles today, and at the end of this 15.5 mile day is Deep Creek Hot Springs, which I have heard awesome things about, so I am pretty excited. That's just what sore feet and legs need, some hot springs. So this is dry washing crust out of your socks. You just find a rock and scrub the crust off. It's great. Yeah, I'm leaving some stank on that rock too, but. And how are those Pop-Tarts on the fire last night?
They were like, it was like from a bakery.
Yeah. Better than in a toaster?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not sure exactly what kind of bee this is, but there's some big old bees. Ah! There's some big old bees living up in this tree. So I got my Z-Packs sleeping bag, the 10-degree one. I swapped out from the 20 to the 10. And last night was my first night using it, and I think it got down to like 32, and I was warm and cozy all night. So the 10-degree does have a lot more loft, but I love it so far. I think it's supposed to be in the lower 30s again tonight, so we'll see. I think if you're not a cold-natured person, that the 20-degree bag would probably be fine. Perk is using like a 40-degree Z-Packs quilt, and he's been fine out here. Of course, he does have like, I think, several layers of clothes, but just sleeping in my long sleeve top and my puffy and my wool breeches, like I was still chilly in the 20, but like I said, I'm a very cold natured person, so if you're very cold and you know, you sleep cold, then probably suggest a 10-degree bag.
Will you
Ah, they're flying onto us.
Oh, you got a bunch on that shoe. I'd start going.
Okay.
That's not gonna do anything.
Oh. So pretty today. Looks again kind of like Young Guns or something. Louis L'Amour book.
I would say there's a nice spring before.
I don't see how you just.
halfway.
I don't see how you did that. No way. Look at
New man.
Made it to the hot springs. So they have all these little areas with the hot water flowing into it rocked off. And then some are cooler and mixed with cooler patches. Pretty awesome. Hey little guy, what's up? I have found heaven on earth. Catch and release. So I'm camped out here at the hot springs, and I don't know if you can hear there are people and dogs here still, but today was awesome. The hot springs are awesome. And if y'all are ever in this area, you should definitely come check it out. It was very cool. I will warn you that there is some nudity here. At the hot springs, so but I reckon it's just part of it, part of the culture in this area anyway. But it was a good day. The hot springs has seriously been awesome, and it's like a refresher, you know, like get to soak your sore body. And there is a duck floating in the water down there right now. I can see. That is so crazy.
So like, what time is checkout from this resort? Never?
Seriously, is this not amazing?
Oh my god.
Like the sound of the water and the fact that we're right next to it. It feels like a beach, for real, doesn't it?
It
like,
really does.
This is magical.
I should have brought something to sit
I
on.
mean, look at all of these interesting people we get to meet too.
Yeah.
It is very warm today. It's hard to believe that just like, you know, I don't know, less than 2 weeks ago I was making snow angels and having a snowball fight, but it's the truth. So Mayor, since, you know, he thru-hiked last year and is trying to get his trail legs back out here for the PCT, he challenged me and Perk at lunch. He said he was going to go ahead because he's been, you know, I mean, he's been keeping up doing 15s, which is pretty good. But he was like, I'll do better if I have a challenge. So he left lunch like 20 to 30 minutes before I just did, and Perk's right behind me somewhere. So we're gonna try to catch him before the 14 or 15 that we still aim to do today. So we'll see what happens. I decided if I'm gonna catch him, I have to be tactical. So I have broken out the umbrella, although I haven't used it since the snow. It is so hot and dry today, and the wind's not really blowing that much. So anyway, yeah, I have to conserve my energy, and so I'm gonna catch him before it's over. I'll catch him before the 15. Not to make an example of somebody, but this man does not know I'm behind him because he has both headphones in, which is very dangerous in rattlesnake country. So heed the warning, keep one out, be aware of your surroundings. I see somebody walking over there along that ridge. I don't know if that's Mayor or not. I stopped and got water, had a water source back there, which probably cost me a little bit of time, but he may have stopped and taken a break in the shade, which I did not. Heat is my jam. I'm not saying I enjoy it, but I like it better than the cold. These are the little silly games that you come up with to keep things interesting when you're trying to make miles. It's like playing like the alphabet game while you're on a road trip or something. But more fun and more tiring. I'm seeing ultra tracks, but also solid ones, and I can't tell which is more fresh. It's been about 4 miles. I've still seen hide nor hair of perk, so my prediction now is that perk's not gonna catch me. But maybe. Running just as fast as I can. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going.
Y'all enjoying this nice shade?
Oh yeah.
Did Mayor pass by here?
Yes, you did.
How long ago?
Maybe about 10 minutes ago.
Ah, rats. So those folks back there said that he was booking it coming through there. Did Mayor just come through here?
He did.
How long ago?
Oh, couldn't be more than 5 minutes.
Yes. How long ago did Mayor come through?
I think 5 to 10 minutes.
Jerk! Well, I guess I have to jog too then. Would you look at that? Going around the curve. I caught him! I about killed myself doing it too. 8.4.
I mean, I've done like 14.
It took me 8.4 to catch up. And he told everybody to tell me that he was 10 minutes ahead. But he was lying.
And running.
And running. And jogging.
So if she hadn't jogged because I said I was jogging, then she wouldn't have caught me.
But he thought that he was going to manipulate my mind and that I wouldn't want to run because, or that I would just feel defeated already because he was 10 minutes ahead and running. But I guess somebody didn't know how competitive I am.
I'll let you catch me.
Oh, I would say that too if I had been beat by a girl. So we waited for Perk to catch up because an Australian chick just told us there's a legend of in 1.7 miles there's a road that leads to a sushi restaurant that's like 4 miles down the road. So I'm gonna go find if this is true. So somehow in the small town of Silverwood, they have Uber and we're at a sushi restaurant. The rumors were true. Look at all of this hiker trash and the packs. This is the amazing girl who told us about the sushi. If it wasn't for you, we would not all be here right now. Thank you. Little victories like this are awesome. So check out how gross my face is from, I guess, trying to catch Mayor today and just like wiping sweat away. But being able to go to a normal bathroom and like wash your hands and your face is just glorious. Good as would you just look at it? Would you look at it? Would you look at it? Would you look at it? So tonight we are sleeping in these big old packs. And why not?
After big meal.
Nobo, sobo, hobo. So a great day went, well, a good day went from good to absolutely fantastic with sushi and now homeless sleeping in concrete tunnels. And oh yeah, I also beat Mayor. There was that too. So it was a pretty good day. And tomorrow we get to go to Cajon Pass where apparently there's McDonald's and other fast delicious foods.